Alrighty friends, couple of games with Terran today, as Terran of course the race that received the most new toys in the new patch, and I think those matchups are also changed the most, so kind of want to play a little bit of Terran. I have some good ideas of exactly what I want to do, so we're gonna start with a TVT. Now usually I'd be very upset playing a TVT, but today I actually don't mind it because I have a great little plan that I've been thinking about for quite a bit. It's a plan that I think might actually work, which is rare. Usually when I have plans, they end up not working. But here, I actually have some trust in my own ability. So what we're going to be doing is we'll be spamming Cyclones for early game map control, and then we'll follow it up with exactly a couple of battle cruisers. That is going to be the plan for me for now. Single Reaper straight into Cyclone producing factory. Now I could get a second factory here as well, but I don't quite think that is necessary. I think just a single factory pumping out Cyclones every 32 seconds we get 2 of them seems about fine. I'll throw down a fast Stargate as well. These Cyclones are going to allow me to have map control, while the starport is going to allow me to build battle cruisers. Now, why are battle cruisers better all of a sudden? Well, they're better because the Cyclone has less range. One of the main reasons why BC builds were kind of weak is because most Terran players would have at least one Cyclone out. And if there was even just a single Cyclone out, it made it so hard to navigate with these BCs. On top of that, keeping early game map control while you're getting into battle cruisers also was quite difficult. So I'm really looking forward to this. Just gonna move on the map a little bit. If my opponent goes for a more standard build order, or well, an old school build order, so some type of massive Reaper Hellion play, I think I will be fine because Cyclones are significantly stronger than that. Oh my god, no, he's a genius too. Ah, I see how it is, my brother. I see how it is. Okay, we're gonna be forced into playing at least a little bit defensive for now. It's not the end of the world. If he decides to move up this ramp, I think I will be just fine. I'm gonna have 4 of these. He only has 3 from what I saw. They look so slow though, huh? Come up this ramp here, buddy. He's only seen my Reaper, by the way. Don't forget that. So my opponent has no clue, while I do have a clue. So I'm definitely in an advantageous spot over here. Starport is already done with the tech lab on it as well. I'm super looking forward just to see the general changes in the TVT matchup. Oh, that's a nice scan. Let's pretend like we are doing something. It's an interesting scan. Yeah, I'm already building something. I don't think he quite saw my fusion core, which is nice as well for me. And we'll start our BC the moment we can. Okay, here comes our BC. Now we have 6 Cyclones. I'm gonna pray that this is enough. I don't quite understand how he got 3 Cyclones out this quickly. Maybe he is playing like a double factory build or something, or just rushed out a faster factory than I did. I mean, it's technically possible. I'm just afraid of him finishing his Cyclone speed before I have my first battle cruiser out, which wouldn't be quite great. Just gonna stand here on the bottom of the ramp, get a second factory. Seems like it's a little bit risky, a little bit invested in this overall Cyclone playing, which I guess I really am. I mean, if you build 7, 8 Cyclones, you're probably quite invested into it. Let's see how many he has. He only has 4. Now, I'm not great at math, but I do believe that I have more, and that I think means I'm just gonna win this fight for now. I'm just gonna move back a little bit. So that's gonna be 3 versus 2, and I have 3. He only has 2. I should have probably attacked the same one there rather than going into different ones. I lost track there of my opponent. Well, this hasn't been great, but here comes the attack. And I think that is going to be quite great indeed. There's only 1 Cyclone. There's not that much anti-air at all. BC comes in, we kill this Marine, and I think if we kill this tank and we roll up here, we just straight up win the game. Yep, there we go. Gonna get a 3rd CC. This guy ain't too happy. Jimmy McGill. Played him in the last game already as well. We had a friendly chat, to be honest. I'd be surprised if he leaves without a GG, but I don't think he will. Jimmy McGill seems like a good person. Me and Jimmy McGill, we've been tied for a game and a half right now. And you know, that is the type of relationship you don't just throw out of the window. Even if your opponent battle cruiser rushes you, that's something you just don't do. I did kill that tank there, didn't I? So I'm technically allowed to go in once more. Come on, kill this. Kill this! I want to kill this thing. No! Kill the Viking. Alright! Seems to me like this is a win. I could be wrong about that, of course. My next PC is also ready to pop out. We're getting a second of this. I think this is a mistake. I don't think you can actually fight these Cyclones very efficiently. But at the same time, I probably should have try to micro that just a little bit better. I don't actually have a hotkey for my third thing. So yeah, Cyclone so far giving me 1 win over here. At least, of course, I'm punching a little bit below my weight still, because so far the patch is only live on North America. So I've been desperately trying to get an account up into some decent MMR, so I can, you know, I feel comfortable playing there. And so far, we're getting closer and closer. I've lost 1 game already, so we're getting close to where I belong, at least with my Terran. Oh, can I teleport this across the map? He's just gonna piss off. He's like, no, I don't want to fight that PC, and fair play to him, you know. Definitely do appreciate that. I'm gonna get a fort base up. I thought I built a second starport. I indeed did. Oh, I completely forgot about my second factory. Yeah, I probably don't need it if I forgot about it for that long, and it didn't really seem to matter at all. So here come these. I'm just gonna kill this Viking. Viking seems to have very nice DPS against my BCs. Is my next BC almost out? Yeah, actually, yeah, it is. It is almost out. I wonder if I can clear this thing. Yes, I can. And we're just gonna send more and more of these dudes over. Once my next BC arrives, I think I just straight up win the game. I mean, the game is technically already over. My opponent is still just kind of waiting to realize that, I think. Sometimes you just don't want to leave, though, you know? Even if you know you've lost already, it's like, well, is this really a good timing to leave? No, I don't think so. GG gets called. We get the W. Someone subscribe to my Twitch. I'm not even streaming on Twitch. That was my alert. I should have turned that off before recording a video. That's going to be our first win with Cyclones and Battlecruisers. Many more sure to come. Next opponent over here is going to be a Protoss player. And for Terran versus Protoss, I actually have the, I don't want to call it the perfect solution, but a solution that is pretty freaking close to being perfect. Open up with a Reaper from a gas first. So you see my Reaper is going to start a bit later than usual. But also I can get a factory much quicker than you usually would. You still have to get that command center first, which I'm going to be building on the high ground. That's just a safety measure. You don't necessarily have to do it, but I'm going to be doing that because I want to play it safe. I don't want anything to be capable of ruining my day of messing Cyclones, because that's what I'm planning on doing here today. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. I gotta get that the depot out here, as well as a reactor. It's going to be quite important to actually get that reactor. Yep, there we go. Get the depot in there immediately and then follow it up with a second gas. So we'll get 2 factories and then go into Ghosts. That's going to be the plan for me. 3 factories, sorry, and then Ghosts. Of course, get a 3rd CC in there as well. Just a bit of a Cyclone opener. Follow it up with more Cyclones and then eventually add in the EMP. And you have a pretty perfect army composition. It's very close to being the greatest thing right now when it comes to mech. This worker almost died. Now, of course, I'm playing on the NA server, which makes this type of micro a little bit harder than I ideally would have it. But, oh well, that's of course the way of the world. You go back to mining, brother. You have nothing going on over here. Start 2 of these bad boys. And boom, we're ready to go. Maybe I can kill a worker here. That would be great. Yep, I definitely can kill a worker. That's 1 bad boy that just went down. It's 1 bad boy that he's never gonna see again. Get this thing up. I could probably get a tech lab already, but I don't really need it. Let me first start my next wave of Cyclones. That might just be a little bit better. Don't actually think I can quite afford it otherwise, actually. Just gonna occupy this watchtower for now and take it from there. So whatever happens from that watchtower, yeah, that's just what's gonna happen. That's live. That is live indeed. Okay, get this bad boy in here. Oh, no. Is he really gonna move out on the map? I kind of want him to move out on the map, because then I can, you know, pick him up there. Say, hello, my dear friend. I heard you like being in the middle of the map. So if he walks back, he probably wants to walk up here, which would be quite good for me. Okay, that's a kill. And this is also gonna be a kill. Maybe I can run away. No, I can't. Still an okay trade for me. It's not the greatest trade I ever could have had in my life, but I think it's fine. Like, the only thing that I really care about is that I have some amount of Cyclones alive, and that he doesn't have any Stalkers around, and that currently seems to be the case. So get 1 more Cyclone out here as well, and then we can start our Hurricane Thrusters, which is of course the speed upgrade for the Cyclone. Makes them a little bit quicker, makes it a bit easier for me to micro as well. Get another 1 of these, maybe another gas as well, wouldn't be so bad. Get these bad boys out. You want to take a 3rd base, that's interesting. I feel like he's playing Blink, which is the best counter against what I'm doing. This thing is dead. Oh, I should have actually hit that properly, which I didn't apparently. Was that DTs? Oh, no. It's not DTs. It's an Oracle. Well, hopefully I can deal with that. So he's gonna sacrifice it. That's a mistake. 7 kills though for losing an Oracle. I think that's an okay trade for my opponent actually. Although he also could have just kept it alive and then it would have been a better trade. Because then he would have killed like 5 or 6 workers, but still had the Oracle alive. This is a mistake that a lot of people make. They're like, 7, 8 kills for an Oracle, that's a good trade. It's like, yeah, but you could have also had 5 kills and kept your Oracle alive, and that would have been a much better trade, you know? Often it's better to keep the Oracle alive rather than get 2 more worker kills. There's very little situations where it's best to, you know, just throw it away. Especially against the new Cyclone, which isn't so fast. Can't really catch up with whatever... with the Oracle. Because Oracle is really quite fast, at least. Oh my god, what's he doing? Can I outrange this? I can kind of. Hop, okay. There we go. If he's just turtling onto base, does he think I'm one base all-inning him, maybe? I mean, that's not entirely true. We'll get a Ghost Academy right now. Apparently lost some workers in this gas I wasn't quite aware of. I probably should just... Is he just playing mass air or something? But there's no way this is good. There's absolutely no way that this is even remotely good. Oh, well, that also wasn't quite brilliant. So I need to be very careful with the lock-on range because you so easily move out of it. Is he actually... What is he building? Is he just gonna go straight into... what you call these guys? Into charge vault. I'm not even paying attention. Oh, he has Tempest. What? Okay, so Tempest is also new. For the people that don't know. The Tempest has a... Well, has the ability to just be faster. Just a little bit quicker at the acceleration all around. Wow. Okay, I hadn't quite expected that. I hadn't expected that at all, honestly. Tempest from 2 base. I really want to just check around to make sure that I'm not being proxied anywhere on this map. This map is called Equilibrium, I think. It's a map that has a gold base, but also one of these things, rich Raspine guys or so. This thing is going to end up falling. It's going to continue rallying ghosts across the map as well. Probably want to get an armory in here too. Wouldn't surprise me if this Tempest shows up there at some point. Try and deal with that Cyclone. That would be a very typical move here. But he's just massing cannons. My opponent must be aware of the fact that cannons don't actually give you any economy or any... don't really help you getting into the late game. It tends to be a mistake. Now we have our Ghost out as well. I almost just want to kind of walk in there and say, hello, how are you doing, sir? Can I interest you in the latest magazine of EMP in your face? And then just piss off. Do believe I have an armory on the way, that's good. I can hit 3 here at the same... 4 at the same time, I'm not great at counting. Okay, let's see. Can I get a fight? Yeah. I mean, it does seem like I can fight right now. He uses super battery though, so I'm not sure if I shoot. Oh my god, he recalled in my main? Oh, that didn't really work out though, did it? Or did it? Can I piss off here? Yeah, I can. Oh my god, I hadn't expected this whatsoever. It's like a 2 base all-in. This is a really cool one. I'm gonna do this in my next beating Grandmaster with stupid stuff. What the heck? I completely forgot about this. I think I might actually lose. Dude, this guy's a genius. I don't think I'm gonna lose though, am I? I have 1 EMP available. That's a time warp. Oh my god, dude, this is so frustrating. Okay, here we go. This fight should be good for me. There's a bunch of SCVs that are still in front. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna win. Woo! There we go. I mean, this is a win. Whether my opponent, you know, agrees on that or not, that's on him. He's gonna do some Terran GG timing. I should have really thought about, like, hey, what are the possibilities right now? Just taking this watchtower, obviously, but I didn't. And I definitely did pay the price a little bit there. It got closer than I think it should have. Single Tempest to stop me from attacking the cannons. I feel like if he gets force fields in there, I could actually be in trouble because I'm not outranging my opponent with anything whatsoever. It might have just hit too late though, you know what I mean? If this hits at like the 6-minute mark, that is much better than it hitting at like the 8-minute mark. Because it's... Oh my god, I have so many good plans in my head right now. Like a Colossus all-in with a Mothership recall into your opponent's main base. Like as your opponent starts moving out. I feel like that would be such a sick move. God, I love that. Okay, let's see if we... Oh my god, he has way more units than I thought he did. I'm not actually... Well, no, I think I'm winning, but... Am I? Am I actually winning, though? Come on, hey. Kill that Immortal. Okay, that went relatively poor. That went relatively poor for me. I have 3 of these things mass producing right now. I want a 4th base. I really thought I could just kill him there. Immortals are very good against the Neil Cyclone. Like, extremely good against the Neil Cyclone. Can't stress it enough how powerful it is. I'm gonna get 2 more factories in here. Maybe mix in a couple of mines as well. Might not be the worst thing that I can do. Get some Ghost out running. Cyclone's just moving around the map. Maybe I should just attack from the side here. Feels quite scary to move on the map, to be honest. Oh, he wants this? I mean, I would also like that. He ain't there. DTs. DTs, DTs. I thought I had a door here, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. I killed that thing, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. You go back here. I did kill that. That's nice. He literally is just building every single tech building that has ever existed in the entire world. Like, how is this a viable strat? This guy, he went a robo, okay? This dude went for a robo, Dark Shrine, Mothership, Tempest Rush. Like, this is obviously not okay. We're not gonna allow this type of weird behavior, you know? I hardly have any workers left, though. I'm not super comfortable in my position. I also have just built a couple of these. Is he morphing anything in? Doesn't seem to be the case. Just gonna lock on. And get some more gas mining. I really need more ghosts. If I can get 4 or 5 ghosts here, that would be fantastic. Just continue those upgrades as well on those ghosts. Although it's not super necessary. It's probably better to get more armory, more armory upgrades than anything. Let's get a turret up here as well. I feel like I can fight this. Oh, I can definitely fight this, right? Right? Guys? Guys? Oh yeah, this feels good. This feels... I think so. Yeah. And then I can rebuild those so fast, right? Surely that's good. Surely. Yeah. Okay, 1 more ghost as well, and then we just lock onto this. I can't attack through this. Like, the batteries are so powerful against the Cyclone. Okay, well, I have 5 reactors of these things, but he's mining from this base. Does he have the back base as well? I'm just gonna check that with this Cyclone, which is almost dead anyway. Don't forget to continue my upgrades as well. Just gonna get another base up here. Gonna need a 5th at some point anyway. This one's gonna deny my opponent's base, which is always going to be great. I have way too many ghosts at this point. I said I need a lot of ghosts, but not sure if I needed as many as I have right now. This is a mistake, obviously. I shouldn't be out here. Wait, can I even escape this general area? Not sure if I can. There's a... Oh my god. I knew there was a DT there, but... this doesn't feel so good. This actually feels really bad for me. Okay, there's a DT here as well. There's definitely a DT there. Can I fight this man? Freaking hard, what? What is this crap? I was promised an easy time messing Cyclones. I don't think I can get this even. No, okay, well, if he turns around, then I definitely can get it. I think you shouldn't attack into this. Not like this, at least. This seems like a... It feels like that whoever attacks, just like straight up attacks, tend to not be so good. I think harassment is really powerful from both sides. But straight up attacks into this, they feel like a mistake a lot of the time. Like, this is also a mistake. Look at this. Hoppa! I think he might just leave. Nah, he won't. Who am I kidding? There's no way he just leaves. Because I also can't really attack him. I need to split up my army if I want to do that. Okay, so I have 1 ghost out here. Just gonna start my +3. These extra upgrades that just finished also are definitely helping out, by the way. Like, that's not... No jokes there, you know? I completely forgot that I wanted to keep my opponent's 5th base occupied. I haven't been doing a very good job at that at all. Just gonna scan this. He hardly has anything though, huh? Oh, just gonna piss off. Wonder if I can maybe pick up like a Tempest. He has +2 upgrades. Yeah, come on, man. Really. I think this is a viable way to play. I think this is a viable way of playing. Oh, this actually is. Up. Where are you at, buddy? I know his temps are going to be flying over here, you know what I mean? Yes, I'm just baiting this. Oh, he's paying attention. Look at him. Look at you go, man. Look at you go with the attention. Very well done. I'm proud of you. Not very proud of myself, though. This is a sick game. I can't believe this started with my opponent recalling into my main base. That is a little bit surprising to me, you know? That's just a little bit surprising. I'm just gonna kill this thing. Just gonna kill this thing real fast. Oh, I wish I had a tech lab on one of my factories, which I don't. You guys are gonna move towards the bottom side. And maybe I can even go from behind over here. There's just so many cannons, it makes it quite hard. Attacking into cannons is not as easy as I would have liked it to be, honestly. Wait, did something just... Yeah, okay. I'm not blind. I'm correct. Very nice. Okay, here we go. So here my opponent's now going to be moving forward. Yeah. And I'm going to be fighting this. I think there might be a thing on the way here, but I could be wrong. Okay, it's moving back. So this is our timing to go, most likely. Oh, look at me go back. Look at me go back. Oh, this is beautiful. Ah, this is life. This is life. Come on, kill this thing. Hoppa. Well, yeah, actually. Was this so good? Come on, blink into me. I know you want to, buddy. Oh, there's an observer over here, by the way. I can definitely hit some of this stuff. The problem is that the immortals are just a bit too strong, but I think I might have outmaneuvered my opponent right now. Finally, after all this time. Just gonna get the triple lock-ons over there. These ghosts are still dealing some serious damage as well, which we shouldn't forget about. Look at how fast these dudes are. Honest to God, Tempest looks very busted against Protoss. Just gonna move this back a little bit. I'm just not killing enough eco. That's one of the issues that I'm having. I'm just not killing enough eco. Maybe I should get some ravens in here as well. I feel like ravens are always a good addition. You know, just even if it's just for an anti-armor missile, I think it would definitely help. I think getting some mines in might also work. So I'm gonna actually finally send in a couple of mines. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, here we can just run away. So you just lock on the... Like, if they come from one side and they're not flanking with zealots, zealots really do suck. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, zealots are really, really bad against this because you can never reach your opponent's army, right? That is actually a massive issue if you're trying to win a fight. This was not a good fight. This is gonna be a fantastic fight, though. I'm attacking the Tempest as well that are far away. But I'm not sure if I can actually kill them. It's so scary to move in anywhere with this, guys. I can't stress enough how scary this really is. Super Battery putting in some serious work, but I think right now, finally managed to get the W. This was way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I really thought I could just... I had a build order and everything. Okay, I'm kind of surprised about that. I really didn't think it was gonna be this difficult. Like, when I was playing against it, it didn't feel great, but I would die at least every now and again, so... Maybe it's just not as good as I thought it was. Wow. Just gonna put these on my 6th base, which I do have. We have a couple of mines now moving forward. Here comes the DT. Come on, man. I've been playing this game for a little bit too long for tricks like this to work now. Although earlier it did work, so maybe it's not quite the case. I want my +2 vehicle weapons finally. It's definitely gonna be warping in some more DTs. I want to kill this base. Does he have this as a 6? No, he doesn't. He might have one of these upstairs bases, though. It's always something you need to keep in mind on new maps, that there's just a bunch of bases that you know your opponent can be taking. If you forget about them, then... Yeah, nice! Woo! Ghost Cyclone. Not bad, but... It's... much weaker than I had expected, honestly. I thought I was kind of just clown on people a little bit over here. Do you have any of these bases? No, it didn't. I really thought I was gonna clown a tiny tad more on people. All right. Nice. Now, I think this was a nice little showcase of one of the possibilities of mech in this matchup and in general, just all together. Been having a good time. I thank all of you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for more stuff. And yeah, bye bye.